Hello all, I'm Guna Mathivanan from Officers IAS Academy. Friends, we are coming up with an exclusive live quiz program based on current affairs targeting 2024 prelims on a weekly basis. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in our Officers Path channel, we will be coming up with this live quiz program. So how to participate? So for which you have to install an mobile application. So go to either App Store or the Google Play Store to download this application named Kahoot application. Download and install it. Right. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in the live video, I will be giving you a 7-digit PIN. So you have to enter that 7-digit PIN in your installed application. In that Kahoot application, you have to enter that 7-digit PIN. Or we will give you a QR code. If you are not interested in installing the application, you can scan the QR code in the web browser. You can open the web page. In that you can enter this 7-digit PIN number and you can participate in this quiz program. So once you enter the 7-digit number, the application will ask you to give a username. So you have to give your username. Followed by your username, please give your last 4 digits of your mobile phone number. For example, my username is Guna8990, the last 4 digits of my phone number. So like that you can create your own username. That's all. You are ready to participate in the quiz. So in the live video, I will be showing you the question. The question will be followed by 4 options as usual, A, B, C, D. The 4 options will have a color code, right? So option A, red color, option B, blue color, option C, green color, option D, yellow color. So the 4 options will have 4 different color codes. So in your mobile phone, you have installed the Kahoot application, right? So the Kahoot application in your phone, in your device, it will show you 4 colored box, only 4 colored box. Only in the video which you are watching, in that live video, I will give you the question, followed by that 4 option I will be giving you. The 4 option will have a color code, right? So if you are going to choose A as the right answer, then A has red color, then in your mobile phone you will have a red colored box. You have to choose that. That's all. The answer which you have chosen is correct, and if you have chosen that quickly, for every question we will give you 60 seconds. Assume that I am choosing A is the right answer, and I am choosing within 20 seconds, within 10 seconds. Based on how quickly I choose the question, I have to choose the correct one and I have to choose it as early as possible. So the one who is choosing at the earliest will be given more points. So if I am choosing in 20 seconds, I will be given more points. If someone is choosing at 30 seconds, then relatively lesser points, right? So this is how the quiz will work. So at the end of the program, we will show you the leaderboard. Between the questions also, I will show you the leaderboard. At the end, I will show you the final leaderboard. The one with more number of points will be given a certificate, right? The idea of the quiz program is to provide you a real-time experience of solving the questions along with that competitive environment, right? I hope this program adds more value to your preparation. So along with this, we have a daily current affairs hit list series, daily answer rating initiative. So all these initiatives will give you a competitive edge in your 2024 prelims as well as mains, right? I hope this adds more value to your preparation. So see you in the quiz. Till then, bye, take care. Hello all, welcome back to Officers UPSC Quiz, a place where you can test your knowledge and skills on various topics related to UPSC exams. I'm Guna Mathivanan, I will be your host for today. I teach current affairs and economics and I head the research and development team at Officers IAS Academy. So if you are a UPSC aspirant or if you want to prepare for UPSC exams, this show is for you. So as usual, you know the drill. There will be 15 questions. Each question will be followed by 4 options, and each option will have a unique color code. You have to choose the right option by choosing the right color code from your Kahoot applications. How to join this quiz? You have to enter the 7-digit PIN, that is 3204803 in your Kahoot application, or scan the QR code shown on the screen and enter the 7-digit PIN to join in the quiz program. So without any further delay, let's start the quiz. But before that, today you will have more 30-second surprises. So each question will have 60 seconds, but this time we'll have more 30-second surprises. So be ready, be careful for every question. So yes, so I think we can start the quiz. Without further delay, just few more seconds. I think many are joining now. Let's wait for a couple of seconds. Participants joining here. So team, shall we start? Okay, the team is asking me to wait for another few seconds. So any technical glitches if you are encountering, you can ping to the number given in the description, as you all know. So yes, team is giving me a go ahead nod. So let's start with our first question. Question number 10, question number 1. In a few seconds you'll be getting 3, 2, 1. Yes, question number 1. Which of the following is not an asset? We have 60 seconds. Which of the following is not an asset of the RBI? A. Loans and advances given by RBI. B. Gold coin and bullion held by the RBI. C. Currency issued by the RBI, and Delhi none of the above. What is the answer? So the following is not an asset of RBI: loans and advances, gold coin and bullion, currency issued, and none of the above. You have last 25 seconds. For this question you have 60 seconds, but remember we will be having 30-second bouncer questions in today's episode as well. How many questions I am not aware, but I heard from the team that there are a good number of 30-second questions. 2, 1, 0, time is up. So yes, so loans and advances, those are assets. The question is which is not an asset. Loans and advances are assets, right? That is going to give returns to the RBI. Gold coin held by the RBI or bullion, the gold bars held by the RBI, that is also an asset. But currency issued by the RBI is a liability. Currency issued by an RBI is a liability, hence C is not an asset. So answer is going to be the C. As per the poll result, majority have chosen the answer option C. Congrats for all those who have got it correct. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Shri Sai followed by Mani, followed by Pragatish, Sam, Shankari. You are in the top 5. Congrats for all those who are in this top 5. So let's move on to the question number 2. So question number 2, consider the following assets. Consider the following assets: certificate of deposits, demand deposits with the banks, and currency. The correct sequence of these assets in decreasing order of liquidity is what you have to arrange. Arrange certificate of deposits, demand deposits with banks and currency in the decreasing order of liquidity. Okay, it's a 30-second question. I am realizing just now. So what is the answer? The answer is going to be Delhi 3, 2 and 1. So highest order of liquidity will be the currency, followed by The demand deposit with banks, that is the savings current account, is called as demand deposits. Then followed by certificate of deposits. COD, certificate of deposits, will have a lock-in period. That will have the least liquidity in this 3. So answer is going to be 3, 2, 1, that is Delhi. So yes, majority have chosen the right answer. Congrats for all those who have got it correct. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Okay, there is a good change. Pragatish, Karthik, Kavya, Pritika, Bhavitra, you are the top 5. Congrats for all those who are in the top 5. So let's move on to the question number 3. Let's see whether it's 30 second or 60 seconds question. Consider the following statements about domestic systemically important banks. 60-second question, great. In order to be listed as a DSIB, a bank needs to have assets that exceed 2% of the national GDP. Only public sector banks are designated as DSIB. Which of the statements given above is correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, Delhi neither 1 nor 2. The question is regarding domestic systemically important bank. Thirty seconds more. Last 15 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time is up. So we all know DSIB are the most important banks which are too big to fail. So when a bank is having an asset, that is loans, which is more than 2% of GDP, right? So there is a bank, their loans given, if that value is more than 2% of the overall GDP, then that bank is called as domestic systemically important bank. It is very important because if those banks fail, that will result in huge systemic risk. Systemic risk means if one fails, others will fail. So if banks fails, the entire economy will collapse. Hence it is called as domestic systemically important banks. So today 3 banks are classified by RBI as domestic systemically important banks. One is the SBI and the remaining 2 is HDFC and ICICI. So statement 2 goes wrong, 1 is correct, answer is A, 1 only. Yes, as expected, majority have chosen the right answer. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. So Karthik, you are in the top position, followed by Pragatish, Kavya, Ashwin and Bhavitra. Congrats. So let's move on to the 4th question. Let me see whether it is a 30-second or 60-second question. Consider the following statements. Again 60 seconds, okay. Indirect taxes are generally levied according to the paying capacity of the person. The incidence and impact of indirect taxes falls on different persons. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Twenty seconds more. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So indirect taxes are generally levied according to the paying capacity of the person. That is wrong, right? For you 18%, for Ambani 20%, for me 5%. Do you think that based on the paying capacity they are going to change the tax? No, whether you are rich or poor, whether you are a beggar or Adani, indirect tax is indirect tax. It is flat. So statement 1 goes wrong. The incidence and impact of indirect taxes falls on different person. Yes, incidence means the point of contact. Government imposes tax on me, right? The impact is going to be on other persons. See, when the impact and incidence are on 2 different persons, only then you will be calling it as an indirect tax. Alright, the point of impact and point of incidence should be on different person. Point of impact is on me, but I am not paying the tax. The incidence lie on other person pay the tax. So when it is in two different places, that is called as indirect taxes. Statement 2 is correct. Answer is Bombay B only. Majority have chosen the right answer. Great. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. So Pragadesh, you are in the first position. Ashwin, Bavitra, Subhanshu, followed by Ramya. So congrats for all those who have got correct. And Kulal, you are the highest climber man. You have climbed 13 places. Best wishes. Let's move on to the question number 5. Which of the followings are called as minor forest produce in the country? Roots, wax, honey, timber, bamboo. 1, 2 and 3 only. 1, 2, 3 and 4 only. 1, 2, 3 and 5 only. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, the 32nd question. Okay, I am realizing that very late. Great. So, what is the answer? As per the Forest Right Act 2006, what is minor forest produce has been clearly defined. Very simple. Except timber, all other plant-based origin items are minor forest produce. Other than timber, the remaining plant origins, right, including bamboo, any wood, whatever, other than timber. So here if you remove the timber, when you remove the fourth option, 1, 2, 3 and 5 is correct. So answer is going to be C. Majority have chosen it correct. Congrats. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Ashwin comes first, followed by Pragatish, Bavitra, Ramya, Kalai. Congrats for all. So let's move on to the question number 6. Which of the following is not an example of transfer payments? 30 seconds. Pensions, unemployment allowance, salary payments, social security payments. 20 seconds. More than 60 seconds. I am personally liking this 30-second timer. That brings in more competition. That makes this quiz more gamish. Time is up. So transfer payments are payments made by the government for which you are not going to give anything in return. These are payments given by the government in the form of pensions, subsidies, allowances, but for which you are not going to give anything in return. So salary payments are something different. You work for, you give your hard work, so government is giving salary. That cannot be an example of transfer payments. Answer is C. Majority have chosen it correct. Right, let's have a look at the scoreboard. So Ashwin, Pragatish, Bavitra, Ramya, you are in the same top 4. Mani has joined the club. So congrats, Mani. So let's have a look at the question number 7. The widening gap between the growth of GDP and employment implies. Again, 30-second questions. Frictional unemployment, economic depression, growth in labor-intensive sectors, jobless growth. You have 15 more seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes, the answer is jobless growth. The widening gap between growth of GDP. GDP is growing like anything year after year. India becomes 5th largest economy. India is going to become the 4th largest, 3rd largest, even the 1st largest economy very soon, no doubt in that. But that should be inclusive in nature. Very few, the rich is becoming richer and the poor are becoming poorer. That is going to widen the gap of GDP and employment opportunities. That gives you a situation that is the jobless growth situation, right? So here answer is going to be Delhi. The widening gap between growth of GDP and employment implies GDP is increasing like anything. Employment is very low. Gap is so much. That means there is growth but there is not job. That means rich is becoming richer. Answer is Delhi. Majority have chosen it correct. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Pragadish, Ashwin, Bavitra, Mani, Kalai. Great, you are in the top 5. Congrats. Just a change in the order. So let's move on to the question number 8. Consider the following statements about SLR, statutory liquidity ratio. 60 seconds. Great. So SLR can be maintained either in cash or in eligible assets. When the Reserve Bank of India reduces SLR, banks are likely to cut their lending rates. Which of the statements above are incorrect? Thirty more seconds. Remember, the question is regarding incorrect. Which of the statements above are incorrect? Incorrect with respect to SLR. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Time is up. See, both the statements are correct. SLR can be maintained in both cash as well as eligible government securities. Only CRR you have to maintain only in cash. SLR in both cash as well as assets. RBI reduces SLR. That means when SLR is reduced, the bank is going to maintain lesser SLR. So more money for them to give loans. More money means the rate will come down. Both are correct. Question is about incorrect. So answer is Delhi. Aha. So I think you all fell in the trap. Majority have chosen it C. So I am more curious to see the scoreboard. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Okay, that's a change in the scoreboard, but not much. Bhavitra, you are in the top, followed by Kavya, Prakatesh, Ashwin, Mani. Congrats for all those who have got it correct. So let's move on to the question number 9. I am guessing that should be a 30-second question. Consider the following statements. No, it's 60 seconds. 6 groups, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Parsis and Jains are regarded as minorities communities in India. The expression minorities is clearly defined in the Indian constitution. So the statements given above are correct. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. 6 groups, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Parsis and Jains are regarded as minority communities in India. The expression minorities is clearly defined in the Indian constitution. You have 25 more seconds. Last 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Time is up. So answer is A1 only. 6 groups, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Parsis and Jains, they are not defined in the Indian constitution. Rather, the National Minorities Commission Act 1992 which is defining these 6 communities as minorities. See, though Article 29, Article 30, Article 350, right, all these deals with religious, linguistic minorities, but they are not explicitly defining who are all minorities. Only the 1992 Act, National Minorities Commission Act, that is defining who are all minorities. So here A is correct, B is wrong. So answer is going to be A. I mean 1 is correct, 2 is wrong. So answer is A1 only. Okay, a reasonably good number of students have chosen it correct. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. So yes, I think there is no much change in the top 5. Congrats for all those. Let's move on to the 10th question. The Consumer Price Index for industrial workers is released by National Statistical Office, Ministry of Labour and Employment, Office of Economic Advisor and Ministry of Finance. Okay, 30-second question. Choose it wisely and quickly. National Statistical Office, Ministry of Labour and Employment, Office of Economic Advisor, Ministry of Finance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. See, CPI is an index used to measure the inflation. So, we all know about CPI combined, CPI rural, CPI urban. So, inflation at consumer products at rural level, at urban level, both add it, you will get combined level. All these we all know. Apart from that, we have CPI industrial workers. That means the industrial workers, their consumption basket of items is different. In those items, what is the inflation level? That is measured. So, this CPI rural, combined, urban, that is done by the National Statistical Office. But if you take this CPI for industrial workers, that is done by Ministry of Labour and Employment. Answer is Bombay. Majority have chosen it Bombay. Congrats. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Okay, the top three, they are intact. The third, fourth and fifth position is now occupied by Ramya and Shubhanshu. Congrats. So, let's move on to the questions. Question number 11. The Ashgabat Agreement is related to what? Normalizing diplomatic relations between Arab states in Gulf and Israel, agreement on the Iranian nuclear program, enhancing connectivity within the Eurasian region, enhancing China-Russia military and security cooperation. You have 15 more seconds. Okay, the 30-second question. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So, this agreement was actually signed by Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Iran, Oman, Qatar in 2011. So, this agreement was to enhance the connectivity in Eurasia. Though Qatar was a part, later Qatar they withdrew. In 2016, Kazakhstan and Pakistan have joined. It is a multimodal connectivity program. So, answer is C. So, majority have chosen it A. For what reason I am not able to understand. Anyhow, for those 11 participants for choosing the right answer, congrats. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Okay, there is some change now. So, Pragadesh, Ashwin, Bavitra, followed by Kalai and Ramya in the top 5. Congrats for all those. So, now let's have a look at the next question. That is the 12th question. Arrange the following countries from south to north. 30-second question. Be ready. Kazakhstan, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Oman. Very simple. Quickly arrange it. Kazakhstan, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Oman. 15 more seconds. Quick, quick, quick. Last 10 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes. So, first comes Oman, then comes Saudi Arabia, then comes Turkey, then comes Kazakhstan. 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer option is A. Great. Majority have chosen it correct even in the short 30 seconds time. Let's have a look at the scorecard. So, the top 5, you are in the top 5 only. Congrats for all those who have got it correct. Let's move on to the question number 13. The places Cox's Bazar and Bashanchar, sometimes seen in news, is related to. Islands in South China Sea, refugees camps in Bangladesh, disputed regions in Middle East, major opium producing regions. 15 more seconds. Hurry up, hurry up. Cox's Bazar, Bashanchar, sometimes seen in news. Islands in South China Sea, refugee camps in Bangladesh, disputed regions in Middle East, major opium producing regions. 3, 2, 1, 0. Time is up. So, Cox's Bazar and Bashanchar are locations in Bangladesh where the refugees, Rohingyas coming from Myanmar, they are getting settled in these two regions. Huge numbers in Cox's Bazar and Bashanchar. Okay. So, answer is Bombay, refugee camps in Bangladesh, majority nahi. Minority bhi nahi. Average number of students have made it correct. So, congrats for all those who have got it correct. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Okay, the 5th position has been changed. Kavya Priya, you have entered the top 5 club. Congrats. So let's move on to the next question, that is question number 14. So the following regions is often referred to as the world's third pole. Oh, 30 seconds. What is that world's third pole? Central Siberian Plateau, Columbia Ice Field, Himalaya, Karakoram and Hindu Kush mountain ranges, Perito Moreno Glacier. Okay, last 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So yes, answer is the Himalaya, Karakoram, Hindu Kush mountain ranges. So these mountain ranges are found in 6 nations. Other than next to Arctic and Antarctic, this is the area where you have lot of glaciers, lot of fresh waters. It is a source for major rivers in India like Indus, Ganges, Brahmaputra, right? So this is called as the third pole, okay, because it contains a lot of glacial ice. So answer is C. Majority have chosen it correct. Let's see, is there any change in the top 5? Yes, so I think Kalai and Bhavitra position has been interchanged. So congrats. Let's move on to the last question, that is question number 15. Let's see how the final results get changed. Arrange the following locations in the direction of east to west. Oh, 60 seconds. East to west. North Sea, Baltic Sea, White Sea, Kara Sea. North Sea, Baltic Sea, White Sea, Kara Sea. From east to west. Okay. Nice. Last 30 seconds. So we are going to arrange in east to west. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So we are going to arrange east to west. So it starts with Kara Sea, followed by White Sea, then Baltic Sea, then North Sea. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer is going to be Bombay. So yes, good number of students have chosen it correct. Congrats. Let's have a look at the final leaderboard. Third place goes to Kalai 6986. Congrats. Second place goes to Ashwin 1994. The first place goes to Pragadish 3748. So congrats Kalai, Ashwin, Pragadish for topping in this quiz. Congrats for all others who participated in this quiz as well. So these 3 players, the top 3, reach out the team and you can get your prizes, right? So I hope this mode of learning is also adding more value to your preparation. So I will see you in